In this lesson, we will learn about scheduling into the Oscar EMR. If you look at this schedule here, this is a test schedule which has different colors on the left, and all of these colors or boxes are different types of appointments, and we will learn about what different colors mean. The first one to start off with is the red T. If you take the cursor and you just hover it over the T, you will see what this actually means. In this case, it means a telephone appointment. So a telephone appointment is made fairly easily. In another earlier lesson, we'll learn how to put an appointment. But in this case, let's say somebody calls in. You want to put an appointment into the T spot. Just click on the box. You'd search, let's say, duck. And then you just add the appointment. And so in this case, you have added Donald Duck. So this is the telephone appointment. As you can see, there's a few other ones. Once a patient has taken the spot, there's no more space. However, you can put up to 2 individuals in one box. And let's say this would be Daisy and Donald. If there's 2 patients who are related or who are calling at the same time, it's fine to just put them in to the schedule together. And so now there's Donald Duck and Daisy Duck coming, and you can see that this is what's in the schedule. In case you're wondering what this means this is a little birthday cake. This means that it's Daisy Duck's birthday, and on this day we happen to choose 2014 January 1st, so that's why it's her birthday. So that's what this little icon means. So when it's a phone appointment, you can put up to 2 patients. If there's 3 patients, then you would choose another 10-minute appointment, and then you could tell them to come a little bit earlier. The reason we do that is to make sure there's not too many bookings. So let's say if there's a family of 4, you could put 2 at 1:30 and 2 at 2:30, and tell the whole family to come at 1:30. The next spot to look at is the green W, which is walk-in. As you can see that the walk-ins are associated with different times, but they're irrelevant because walk-ins come in at any time. What we ask the staff to do is to choose the first walk-in. Let's say if somebody comes in and there's a walk-in, then choose the first one below. In this case, we'll put in a patient. We'll put in Mickey. And so now Mickey comes as a walk-in here. Obviously, if this happens, you would change the status to maybe walk-in in the room, and then Mickey Mouse would be in the room. And in another lesson, we discussed about what these different colors mean. But in this case, we're learning about walk-ins and appointments. So then you would go one after the other. Then you'd go up here to the green W. You'd finish all of that. If you reach the end here, only then would you double book someone. Even if there's 2 members of the same family, if they come as walk-in, we ask them to be done one after the other. Let's say if it's Minnie, then if there's 2 of them coming, you just put them one after the other, and you change the status, and this would be the way to put in walk-in. If you finished all of them, so you've completed all this, there's more walk-in than there's W's, then the next one, once all this complete, then you would double book. You would put another patient here, and let's say if Daisy Duck or whoever would come in as another walk-in, you would just search Actually, so the Duck last name, and you would find here Daisy Duck, and then you could just add the appointment, and then you'd have the patient double booked here. Change the color, but this is only once all of the different W's are taken. Next step would be these black ones. If you hover over it, you'll see it's online appointment. Those are appointments made by online booking, and those should be inserted at the end of the day for the next day only. So whoever's on the afternoon shift inserts the next day's appointments from the online booking, similar to how Donald Duck is done. You cannot book an online appointment except on our online booking. These are ICBC appointments. They're also booked online. You would similarly put somebody in to the ICBC spot if on the online booking it says an ICBC appointment. In this case, they would have to fill out some forms, some ICBC forms prior to the appointment. So that's why we put these appointments separately. As you can see, there's an X which says do not book, so there you shouldn't book under any circumstances. Similarly here, there's a lunch break, so you shouldn't book, but they're just little different colors so that you know that it's a lunch break. The last one that's here is the top V, which are private patients. Private patients are either booking online, or sometimes you get a call from the insurance company. Whenever this patient arrives, you just put them in here and you get them seen right away because they have booked an appointment. The reason we put it up here is just because there's no time constraints. And sometimes the online booking will say that they come at a certain time, but just put them up here so we can follow. So I think that completes our scheduling. Again, private patients, walk-in, online appointments, ICBC appointments, and phone bookings. And this completes this lesson.